In this video, we gently revisit the final moments of famous celebrities, where they spent their last days and the causes that took them from us. Each story is shared as a tribute, honoring their memory and the legacies they left behind. Muhammad Ali, the American boxer born in 1942, is remembered as the greatest, admired for his skill in the ring and his powerful presence beyond it. More than a three-time world heavyweight champion, he became a symbol of courage and conviction. He passed away in a Phoenix area hospital in 2016 after years of facing Parkinson's disease, leaving behind a legacy that transcends sports. John Lennon, born in 1940, was a British singer, songwriter, and peace advocate who reshaped music and culture as a founding member of the Beatles. His songs, from Imagine to Strawberry Fields Forever, remain timeless expressions of hope. In 1980, his life ended unexpectedly in Manhattan, New York, yet his influence continues to echo across generations worldwide. Elvis Presley, the American singer born in 1935, is celebrated as the king of rock and roll, with a voice and style that transformed popular music. Known for hits like Can't Help Falling in Love and Jailhouse Rock, he became a cultural icon worldwide. In 1977, he passed away at Baptist Hospital in Memphis with a heart condition, leaving behind an immortal musical legacy. Ronald Reagan, born in 1911, served as the 40th President of the United States and was admired for his leadership during the Cold War era. Before politics, he was a Hollywood actor whose charm shaped two successful careers. In his later years, he lived quietly in Bel Air, California, where he passed away in 2004 after a decade-long battle with Alzheimer's disease. Princess Diana of Wales, born in 1961, remains cherished for her grace, compassion, and humanitarian work that touched millions. Known as the People's Princess, she gave hope to the vulnerable. On August 31, 1997, her life ended tragically in Paris after a car accident in a city tunnel, an event that drew worldwide mourning and left a lasting legacy of empathy and kindness. Frank Sinatra, born in 1915, was an American singer and actor whose smooth voice earned him the title Old Blue Eyes. With timeless classics like My Way and New York, New York, he became a global cultural icon. In his final years, he lived in Los Angeles with his family and passed away in 1998 after heart-related health issues, closing a chapter in music history. Martin Luther King Jr., born in 1929, was a civil rights leader who inspired millions through his vision of equality and his unforgettable I Have a Dream speech. Awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964, he became a symbol of justice. In 1968, while staying at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis to support a workers' strike, his life was cut short at the age of 39. Prince, born in 1958, was a groundbreaking American singer and musician whose artistry defied genres. With hits like Purple Rain and When Doves Cry, he became an icon of creativity and independence in music. In 2016, he was found unresponsive at his Paisley Park estate in Chanhassen, Minnesota, and his sudden departure at 57 left an irreplaceable void in the world of art. Bruce Lee, born in 1940, was a Hong Kong actor and martial artist who revolutionized cinema and brought martial arts to a global audience. Through films like Enter the Dragon, he became an international legend, admired for both skill and philosophy. In 1973, while in Kowloon Tong, Hong Kong, he suffered from cerebral edema and passed away suddenly at the young age of 32. Queen Elizabeth II, born in 1926, was Britain's longest reigning monarch, guiding the nation through decades of change with grace and dedication. Her reign symbolized stability and tradition, earning her respect across the world. In 2022, she passed away peacefully at Balmoral Castle in Scotland at the age of 96, marking the end of an extraordinary chapter in modern British history. Marilyn Monroe, born in 1926, became one of Hollywood's most iconic actresses, remembered for her charm, beauty, and performances in films like Some Like It Hot. She symbolized glamour, yet longed for recognition as a serious actress. In 1962, at just 36 years old, she was found at her home in Brentwood, Los Angeles, her untimely passing leaving behind an aura of mystery and enduring fame. Jimi Hendrix, born in 1942, was a groundbreaking musician whose electrifying guitar style redefined rock music. His songs, from Purple Haze to All Along the Watchtower, influenced generations of artists. In 1970, while staying in London, he tragically passed away at only 27, his immense talent lost too soon. Yet his legacy endures as one of the greatest guitarists the world has ever known. Michael Jackson, born in 1958, was hailed as the king of pop, transforming the music industry with albums like Thriller and Dangerous. His performances set new standards of artistry and showmanship. In 2009, at the age of 50, he passed away at his home in Holmby Hills, Los Angeles. His sudden departure left the world in shock, yet his influence continues to inspire music and culture worldwide. Johnny Cash, born in 1932, was one of America's most influential singers, known for his deep voice and songs like Ring of Fire and I Walk the Line. His music bridged genres and spoke to the struggles of everyday people. In 2003, at the age of 71, he passed away in Nashville, Tennessee. His powerful storytelling and distinctive style remain treasured in the history of American music. Robert Redford, born in 1936, was a celebrated actor, director, and founder of the Sundance Institute, whose vision reshaped independent cinema. His films, from Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid to Ordinary People, left a profound mark on Hollywood. In 2025, at the age of 89, he passed away in Sundance, Utah. His lifelong contributions to film and culture continue to be honored around the world. Aretha Franklin, born in 1942, was revered as the Queen of Soul. Her powerful voice and timeless songs, like Respect and Natural Woman, shaping generations of music. She earned 18 Grammy Awards and became the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In 2018, at 76, she passed away in Detroit, Michigan. Her legacy as a musical icon remains unmatched and everlasting. Robin Williams, born in 1951, was a beloved actor and comedian whose warmth and brilliance touched audiences everywhere. From Good Will Hunting to Mrs. Doubtfire, his performances blended humor with humanity. In 2014, at 63, he passed away in Paradise Cay, California. Though his departure was heartbreaking, his legacy of laughter and compassion continues to bring comfort and joy worldwide. Hulk Hogan, born in 1953, was a legendary professional wrestler and actor whose charisma made him one of the most recognizable figures in sports entertainment. As a multiple-time world champion, he became the face of wrestling during its golden era and later crossed into film and television. In 2025, at the age of 71, he passed away in Clearwater, Florida. His larger-than-life legacy endures among fans worldwide. Freddie Mercury, born in 1946, was the legendary frontman of Queen, captivating the world with his extraordinary voice and stage presence. With classics like Bohemian Rhapsody and We Are the Champions, he reshaped rock music forever. In 1991, at 45, he passed away peacefully at his home in Kensington, London, surrounded by close friends. His legacy endures as one of the greatest performers in music history. David Bowie, born in 1947, was a groundbreaking singer, musician, and actor whose artistry transcended boundaries. Known for hits like Space Oddity and Heroes, he continually reinvented himself and inspired countless artists. In January 2016, just 2 days after his 69th birthday, he passed away quietly at his residence in New York City, following a private battle with liver cancer. His innovative spirit and unique vision remain timeless. Bob Marley, born in 1945, was the global ambassador of reggae music, spreading messages of peace, unity, and resilience. With songs like One Love and Redemption Song, he gave voice to hope and freedom. In May 1981, at 36, after his health declined during a European tour, he was taken to Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami, where he passed away. Though his time was brief, his influence on music and culture remains immeasurable. Lucille Ball, born in 1911, was a beloved American actress and comedian, best remembered for her groundbreaking sitcom, I Love Lucy. Her wit and charm made her one of television's most iconic figures, paving the way for future generations of performers. In 1989, at 77, she passed away in Los Angeles, California, following complications from an aortic aneurysm. Her legacy as a comedy pioneer continues to shine. Ozzy Osbourne, born in 1948, was the legendary British rock singer and frontman of Black Sabbath, hailed as the Prince of Darkness. Known for redefining heavy metal with hits like Paranoid and Iron Man, he influenced countless musicians. In July 2025, at 76, he passed away at his home in Buckinghamshire, UK, after heart complications connected to Parkinson's disease. His music continues to resonate with fans worldwide. Fidel Castro, born in 1926, was the Cuban revolutionary leader and longtime president who reshaped his nation's political landscape for decades. Known for his defiance against U.S. influence and his pivotal role in the Cold War, he became one of the most influential figures of the 20th century. In 2016, at 90, he passed away in Havana, Cuba. His departure marked the end of an era in Cuban history. Walt Disney, born in 1901, was the visionary American animator and producer who redefined entertainment for the modern age. From creating Mickey Mouse to founding Disneyland, his imagination built worlds of wonder. Over his lifetime, he won 22 Academy Awards, a record still unmatched. In 1966, at the age of 65, he passed away in a hospital in Burbank, California, surrounded by the world of creativity he had built. His legacy of magic continues to inspire dreamers across generations. Charlie Chaplin, born in 1889, was a British comedian and actor whose silent film character, the Tramp, became a universal symbol of laughter and humanity. His masterpieces, including Modern Times and The Great Dictator, blended humor with deep social commentary, shaping cinema forever. In 1977, at the age of 88, he passed away peacefully in his sleep at his home, Manoir de Bonn in Switzerland, a serene estate that reflected his later years. His artistry remains timeless, continuing to touch audiences around the world. James Dean, born in 1931, was an American actor whose intense presence and raw charisma made him a legend of youthful rebellion. His performances in Rebel Without a Cause and East of Eden revealed a talent destined for greatness. In 1955, at just 24 years old, his life ended suddenly in a car accident near Cholame, California, on a quiet highway where his Porsche collided with another vehicle. Though gone too soon, his image endures as a timeless symbol of passion and youth. John F. Kennedy, born in 1917, served as the 35th President of the United States and became a symbol of youthful leadership and vision. In 1963, at 46, he passed away while riding in a motorcade through Dallas, Texas. Taken to Parkland Memorial Hospital, he was later pronounced dead. His passing marked a solemn moment that is remembered as a turning point in American history. Audrey Hepburn, born in 1929, was admired around the world as both an actress and a humanitarian, known for her grace and kindness. After a celebrated career and years of work with UNICEF, she spent her final years in Switzerland. In 1993, at 63, she passed away peacefully at her home in Tolochenaz from appendiceal cancer, leaving behind a legacy of beauty, compassion, and quiet strength. Albert Einstein, born in 1879, changed the course of science with theories that reshaped the way humanity understood the universe. In later years, he lived in Princeton, New Jersey, continuing his research and teaching with dedication. In 1955, at 76, he passed away at Princeton Hospital following heart failure. His contributions to knowledge and discovery remain enduring, ensuring his name is remembered with respect throughout generations. Judy Garland, born in 1922, was a celebrated American singer and actress whose unforgettable role as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz made her a cultural icon. Behind the foyer, she endured a life filled with triumph and challenge. In 1969, at 47, she passed away in Chelsea, London, at her home. The quiet setting contrasted deeply with her dazzling career, leaving behind a legacy of timeless music and film. Gene Hackman, born in 1930, was one of America's most respected actors, remembered for unforgettable performances in The French Connection and Unforgiven. With 2 Academy Awards, his career shaped generations of cinema. In February 2025, at 95, he was found at his home in Santa Fe, New Mexico, where he had passed away together with his wife and their beloved dog. The discovery, made a week later, brought deep sorrow, marking a heartbreaking close to the life of a true legend. Margaret Thatcher, born in 1925, made history as Britain's first female prime minister, leading with determination and vision throughout the 1980s. Nicknamed the Iron Lady, her leadership reshaped British politics and resonated globally. In 2013, at 87, she passed away at the Ritz in London, where she had been residing after years of health struggles. The prestigious setting reflected her lifelong prominence, closing the chapter of a transformative political figure. Whitney Houston, born in 1963, was a luminous star of American music, her soaring voice making songs like I Will Always Love You unforgettable. In 2012, at 48, she was found in a bathtub at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills, her passing linked to drowning and heart complications. Though her final moments were tragic, her artistry continues to resonate with unmatched beauty. Pablo Escobar, born in 1949, became one of the most notorious figures of the 20th century, a Colombian drug lord whose empire reshaped his nation. In 1993, at 44, he was cornered on a rooftop in Medellin after an extensive manhunt. Surrounded by law enforcement, he fell during the clash. His death marked the dramatic close of an era that left a lasting imprint on Colombia's history. Ted Bundy, born in 1946, remains one of America's most infamous criminals, his actions casting a long and unsettling shadow. After years of trials and appeals, justice was carried out in 1989. At 42, he was executed in the electric chair at Florida State Prison, an event shrouded in heavy security and witnessed by crowds outside. His story endures as a somber reminder of humanity's darkest depths. Mother Teresa, born in 1910, was a Macedonian nun and humanitarian whose tireless service to the poor and sick in Kolkata earned her the Nobel Peace Prize. Her missionaries of charity became a global symbol of compassion. In 1997, at 87, she passed away in Kolkata after heart complications. Her life remains a shining example of humility and selfless devotion to humanity. Adolf Hitler, born in 1889, rose to power as the leader of Nazi Germany, leaving behind one of the darkest legacies in history. His dictatorship led to a devastating world war and immeasurable human suffering. In 1945, at 56, with Berlin under siege, he ended his life in the Führer bunker. His death marked the collapse of his regime, a moment that reshaped the course of the 20th century. Paul Walker, born in 1973, was an American actor best known for his role in the Fast and Furious franchise, where his charisma and love for cars captivated audiences worldwide. Beyond the screen, he was dedicated to humanitarian efforts through his charity Reach Out worldwide. In 2013, at 40, he lost his life in a car accident in Valencia, California. His memory endures as a symbol of passion and generosity. Joseph Stalin, born in 1878, rose to power as the Soviet Union's authoritarian leader, leaving behind a controversial and brutal legacy. In March 1953, he suffered a fatal cerebral hemorrhage at his Kuntsevo dacha near Moscow. His death ended decades of absolute rule, though the shadow of his policies continues to shape history. Saddam Hussein, born in 1937, served as Iraq's president and was known for his iron-fisted rule marked by wars and repression. Captured after the U.S. invasion, he was executed by hanging at Camp Justice in Baghdad in December 2006. His death closed a turbulent era, yet Iraq remained deeply scarred by his reign. Muammar Gaddafi, born in 1942, ruled Libya for over 4 decades with a mix of charisma and brutality. In 2011, amid a civil uprising, he was captured and killed in his hometown of Sirte. His violent end symbolized the fall of his regime, leaving Libya fractured and struggling for stability. Though their lives ended, their legacies remain eternal. If you value remembering and honoring these stars, please subscribe and join us in keeping their memories alive.